this video, we are at the Waikoloa Beach Resort on the Big Island of Hawaii. What we're going to do in this video is I'm going to introduce you to 5 different beaches that are easily accessible, that are great to check out, 2 different historical locations which are in the same area, and these are all within 30 minutes drive from the resort itself. We're starting out at the Queens Marketplace, which is right behind me. And if you're in the area, check out the Queens Marketplace. Their deli is killer. I'll show you some video in there. But what we're going to do is we're going to start out with a little bit of a road trip. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Waikoloa Beach Resort itself, and then we're just going to go from there. Now, the reason for this video is I had a photography client the other day had asked me, what there was to do around here, and I haven't spent a lot of time here, so I'm not real familiar. So I decided, hey, let's go make a video and explore it together. So that was the genesis or the motivation for the video. And I'm not trying to come off as an authority. I'm just a traveler as well. If I mess up on some names, my apologies. That's not my intention. I just want to show the place off and maybe help someone out if they're planning on coming to the island or if they're not familiar with this area. So with that said, let's go get started. This is going to be awesome. Located on the island of Hawaii, Waikoloa has been the Kohala Coast gathering place for hundreds of years. Remnants of a once thriving village next to the fish ponds fronting Anaeho'omalu Bay date well before Captain James Cook's arrival in 1778. Today, the 1,350-acre master-planned Waikoloa Beach Resort is an internationally acclaimed resort destination, hosting tens of thousands of visitors each year who come to enjoy the many accommodation choices, rich cultural activities, authentic music and dance performances, family activities, diverse and delicious cuisine, abundance of shopping options, water sports, 2 memorable golf course, and prime real estate opportunities. So at this stop, we are at Spencer Beach. So this is kind of a twofer. We're right next to the Puʻukoholā Heiau National Historic Site, which I've done another video on that, which I'll be posting soon. The majestic stone Puʻukoholā Heiau can be seen off the road just north of the resorts of the Kohala Coast. The National Historic Site is home to one of the largest restored heiau, or temple, in Hawaii, and is part of the National Park System. Heiau were sacred places of worship for Native but that is worth checking out if you're in the area as well. But Spencer Beach, the highlights are it's very clean. It's very family friendly. The sand is very nice. You don't need very much foot protection to be able to go swimming or paddleboarding or boogie boarding. There's lots of picnic tables, barbecues, restroom facilities, and a tennis court. It's a quiet, sandy beach backed by tree-shaded lawns and picnic tables. Full facilities include showers, restrooms, and a large parking lot with free parking. So great place for a picnic, day at the beach, go swimming, and it's one of the more protected beaches on this list. Welcome to Hapuna Beach State Park. This is Hawaii's largest white sand beach, stretching half a mile. State park with full facilities including parking, restrooms, showers, picnic areas, and lifeguards. It's very popular for body surfing when waves are present. And just a warning, this beach can have strong currents in the winter. As far as foot protection needed here, to walk on the sand, there's not a lot of needed foot protection other than flip-flops. So just down the road from Hapuna Beach is Hapuna Beach, Waialea Bay section. And it's a really cool, chill little beach with a little bit of rocks, really cool sand. It's a small, picturesque bay with white sand and calm, clear waters, known locally as Beach 69, after the nearby mile marker, popular with locals for swimming and snorkeling, but it is more intimate and less crowded than nearby Hapuna. At this beach, mild foot protection is suggested. And then I saw in there's a sign, and this is something to take into consideration wherever you're spending time in the water on the Big Island, is to use mineral-based sunscreen as much as possible. A must stop between the resorts, beaches, and destinations along this highway is a stop to get one of the world-famous Hawaiian malasadas. And you'll find a number of other world-famous vendors at the same location. Highly recommended.
The beauty your eyes can see, for the comfort of the ocean, the mountains and trees, special connection to nature and humanity. Friendly reminder to treat each other compassionate. Okay, I say mahalo, mahalo,
Mahalo.
Mahalo.
And now we're at Anaehoomalu Beach, or A Bay, for short, which is actually the closest beach to the Waikoloa Beach Resort. So this is a palm-lined beach with calm, protected waters bordered by 2 ancient Hawaiian fish ponds. It's a popular resort area beach with water sports rentals, excellent for swimming and sunset viewing. And it also has full facilities and it has very easy access. At this beach, mild foot protection is suggested. That is great for swimming, for boogie boarding, snorkeling, and you can actually charter some boats out of here and some different activities like that. There are scenic palm trees, and one of the close features here is the Lava Club, the world famous Lava Club, and a certain part of the island that is designated to homeless cats. So they take care of homeless cats here. Just don't feed the cats. The volunteers will take care of that. Anaeho'omalu can be translated protected mullet, and at its peak, Anaeho'omalu was best known for its thriving agriculture. 2 existing ponds, Ku'uali'i and Kahapapa, were part of a large complex of fish farms carefully tended by ohana, or family groups, who passed down the practices for many generations. Seasonal fishing of various species helped manage the population, and stories are told of swift-footed runners along the Alakahakai Trail delivering fish from these ponds to King Kamehameha when he was in residence in Kailua Kona. Please do not leave the trail, enter the ponds, disturb or remove rocks, corals, or other objects from this protected area. Now we're at Kiholo Bay, Black Sands Beach. This is a really interesting little beach. It's very quiet. Not a lot of people around at the moment, at least when I'm here. This is a dramatic black sand and pebble beach created by the 1959 Mauna Loa lava flow. Raw, natural setting with minimal facilities. At this beach, major foot protection is suggested. It's a popular spot for sea turtle sightings with a mix of black volcanic sand and smooth lava pebbles. And it's a short walk from the parking area. This is obviously a dramatic change from the white sand that we saw earlier, the dramatic change being the black sands. Hey, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. Once again, I just wanted to encourage you, if you're visiting these locations, when you leave, make sure you pack it out, pack it in, pack it out. That's just taking care of the world 101. Also, the emphasis on the mineral-based sunscreen if you are swimming. I'm going to make sure and leave all the details of the locations that we visited in the description of the video. If you have any stories about the locations or somewhere around here that you've shared, leave them in the comments. I'd love to hear back from you. And most importantly, make sure and have a great day.